seems like a really fresh breath of fresh air. Breath of fresh air. Sorry, I can't get my words out there. And I'm really loving the music. So tell me a little bit more about. Is it Nat Zagri and Eric Holmes?
Yes, Eric Holmes and Nat Zagri are the writers, and Nat Zagri, the music writers and the book writers. Wonderful gentleman that I met when I went to Utah. Eric has written also writes for TV, and they have a lot of exciting projects that they presented to me, but I got to see this one up on stage, and I'm very excited about the collaboration that's been going on since the Utah production to where we are today. The music and the script, it's going to be the opportunity to be working with a lot of new voices. This will be Eric and Nat's first commercial production, my first time as a lead producer, and I'm working on bringing in the Flymore family to reflect the new voices, and to give opportunity to new, younger, and established people to get a fresh view on this story, and determined to kind of, make the changes on Broadway that I can make as a first-time lead producer. I'm definitely gonna try, and I've had a lot of support so far, but there also been people that are telling me I'm absolutely bonkers crazy for doing this, and that just motivates me even more.
So why are they saying that you're bonkers? Is it because of the time we're in with regards to COVID, or because of other reasons?
Not the other reasons, maybe, but because of the times we're in. That there's so much uncertainty of when Broadway is going to open, when the West End Theater is going to open, when theater is going to open. But there needs to be hope and excitement and things for people to look forward to. And we're very fortunate in New York that the Broadway League is working tirelessly with 40, 50 committees to make sure that Broadway will return. I know they're doing, the West End has the same structure in place, that they're working very hard, that they will make sure that Broadway will only open when it's safe for the cast, the crew, the ushers, the front of the house people, and the audiences to return. So they are doing a spectacular job, and Broadway will open, regional theaters will open when the time is right. And we've had regional theaters reach out to us, because we're in the period now where we had the show ran for 5 weeks at Utah Valley University. It won 9 Broadway World Awards, Best Musical, new script, so the show is a strong show. Regional theaters have reached out and started to ask us, are we ready to start scheduling a regional run? Because I would like this show to build up an audience fan base in regional theaters, and then make its way to Broadway when Broadway is ready, and if Broadway grants us a theater, which is always a very hard thing to hope for, because I want an opening night on Broadway that my mother and father can go to. And,
totally.
And if the timing and the stars are aligned, they'll be able to come to an opening night. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's lovely, and that shows your integrity and passion for the project. And it is certainly a special musical for sure. You said about the regional theatres reaching out to you. Are they open at the moment? Because I know in the UK we can have some social distance performances. What about in the US?
There are some that are starting to put a schedule in place of shows. So whether they are doing that now and they have a schedule, in hopes that they're going to open in February, March, April, May, June. Right. Or their regional set just need to have shows ready to go when they open. And we are a show that could be ready very quickly. We want to keep this very, very tight. Like it's not a show that is going to have very elaborate sets. You know,
right.
the sets for Come From Away and Be More Chill were very intimate sets, so that if a theater calls us and they say, you know, we want to be open and we want to give our subscribers something to see in 3-4 weeks, with Fly More, I could say, well, you've seen the production from Utah, you've heard the music, you know, the show comes with a beautiful score and a story that will just be relatable to everybody on so many levels. Here's the show.